I'm Chris. Today, I will cover the development of Conker's Bad Fur Day. In case none of you people know what Conker's Bad Fur Day is, it is a 3D platformer developed by Rare and was released on Nintendo 64 on March 5th, 2001, and a remaster on the Xbox on June 21st, 2005. The game's main claim to fame, besides being a great 3D platformer, was how inappropriate it was. For lots of things that made this game really inappropriate in 2001. However, this game was actually not supposed to be this crude. Matter of fact, it was supposed to be a really lighthearted game, and in this video, I'm going to try and cover the development of this game and how it changed from being lighthearted to this crude. I suppose it would be better to start with the history of the company that made this game. Rare evolved from Ultimate Play the Game. Rare was founded in 1985 in England by Tim Stamper and Chris Stamper. Ultimate Play the Game had made games for the ZX Spectrum, and some of the games they made are but not limited to, Jetpack, Attack and Attack, and Night Deloy. However, the games were only popular to the UK, and as a result, they believed that working on the ZX Spectrum was only going to be a dead end for the company. As they were trying to figure out what to do, they also were inspecting an imported system from Japan known as the Famicom, better known as the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ultimate Play of the Game decided that the Famicom would be the system they would develop for due to the worldwide appeal and no load time of the cartridges. Their main goal was to reverse engineer the system and the code for games that were popular at the time, and they succeeded, and they sold the Ultimate Play of the Game brand to US Gold, another British game development studio, and renamed themselves to Rare. Nintendo had claimed that the Famicom was impossible to reverse engineer, and Rare used the information that they now had to make several tech demos that were shown to a Nintendo executive, who was really impressed with what Rare had made for them. Nintendo had granted Rare an unlimited budget to develop games for the Famicom, and the first project they made for the Famicom was Salam. After Salam, they proceeded to work with other companies like EA, Acclaim, and Mindscape. With them, they proceeded to make more than 60 games and even Game Boy conversions. All good things must come to an end, and that included the Famicom. So eventually, Nintendo made the Super Famicom, and Rare, the chads they were, made another demo, which was a boxing demo that used pre-rendered 3D graphics. And they eventually made the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, which used the exact same 3D pre-rendered graphics. And they also were working on a little project called Dream from the Super Nintendo, which eventually became Banjo-Kazooie. When the Nintendo 64 came out, Rare tried to make a game for it. Sometime after the success of Super Mario 64, Rare tried to make a similar game revolving around a cute little squirrel. On the fall of 1996, a Super Mario-inspired game known as Conker 64 enters development. It took a lot of inspiration from Mario 64 in the camera department, with the fixed camera angles looking cinematic. Also, a bit of inspiration from Prince of Persia 3D in the exact same way. Sometime in 1997, the game got renamed from Conker 64 to Conker's Quest. On June 19th through June 21st, 1997, Conker's Quest was shown off what was announced at E3. On November 21st and November 23rd of 1997, Conker's Quest was shown off at Space World 97. On April 15th, 1998, the game gets renamed to 12 Tales, and on May 28th to the 30th, 12 Tales makes its final appearance at E3 before being completely scrapped and reworked into Conker's Bad Fur Day. So, what exists from Conker's Quest in 12 Tales? Well, we have screenshots from an old E3 press script from Conker's Quest that was sometime in 1997. There's 13 seconds of Japanese gameplay showing Conker doing some basic moves, and 16 seconds of footage from Space World 97, both of which being sources of Conker's Quest. For 12 Tales is a video that contains half an hour of footage. Fuck me, I guess, because I'm in the back thinking that 12 Tales had nothing available about it before making this video. But never mind, I guess. Anyways, there's also a video made by Rare which contains footage from 12 Tales, which is actually in really high quality. Rare also released a full music track of this game that sounds really, really good. There's also several screenshots uploaded to Rare's official website of 12 Tales. There's even stuff for Conker's Bad Fur Day. There's lots of videos and images, like the pre-E3 videos, the E3 video, a promo trailer, and a press kit from 2000, and even an early version of a map that was uploaded on Twitter. The 30-minute video showcases lots of things, like Conker's moveset, some levels, missions, and dialogue. The atmosphere of Bad Fur Day was dark and grim, but here's the exact opposite. The game looked like a Disney movie, to put it lightly, and Conker went from a happy squirrel with a blue shirt to an asshole with a blue coat. One question remains, however. Why did 12 Tales get canned? Well, it was because it was a kids game. Let me explain. So Rare at the time was making games aimed towards kids, like Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong's Racing, and Donkey Kong 64. So when another game was announced that was aimed towards kids, people criticized Rare for only making kids games. So Rare made it the exact opposite, which is why the game got delayed so much. And personally, I think it was for the best. 12 Tales looks good, hell, even great I'd argue, but Bad Fur Day was more important to the gaming landscape because it had more adult traits that eventually went along the way through. And also, this video was dedicated to Conker's Bad Fur Day's development, but damn, I feel like I spent most of it talking more about Rare. And I hope you liked this video. Also, holy shit, we're damn near 400 subscribers. Also, my shitty South Park video hit 100k, which, holy fucking shit, that is amazing. Thank you all so much. I love you. See you guys next time.